Welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. It's officially a brand new season, and today we get to unlock the most requested car in this month's series. This is the Toyota Chaser from 1991. In today's video, we're gonna unlock it, customize it, spoiler alert, there's a cool wide body kit, and we're gonna find out if it's any good or not. Forzathon shop though, pretty decent week in the Forzathon shop if you ask me. 130,000 drift points later, across the line, Toyota Chaser is officially unlocked. People have been asking for a Toyota Chaser in Forza Horizon, correction, in Forza, basically forever. I know some people are gonna say it's the wrong Toyota Chaser, but the fact that we have a Chaser at all is so sick. I love these cars. I think we need to start today with a bit of a sound test because I know the 1JZ has been highly requested. I like where this is going already. I like the Chaser. What can I say? Before we actually jump into the Toyota Chaser, we just dropped some black skill issue hoodies on the AR12 store. They actually arrived yesterday. I haven't even taken photos of them yet for the store, but they're now available. If you order any of the wearable merchandise, like a hoodie, a t-shirt, or a winter hat, you will get part of my broken Toyota GR86 bumper. There's a link down below if you want to grab anything. As per usual, this wouldn't be an AR12 video without any fun facts about the incredible little Toyota Chaser. So let me explain to you why people love this thing so much. I guess you can technically start this story all the way back in like the 1950s when Toyota was going head to head with like the American sedans of the time, like the big boat. Toyota was like, those are cool, but we want to make smaller ones. Nissan was doing really well in like the 70s with all of their sedans, and Toyota needed a response. So they created not the Toyota Chaser. They created a car called the Toyota Crown, and then that was very successful. They then created the Toyota Mark II, which is essentially exactly the same thing as the Toyota Chaser. You know how Lamborghini builds the Lamborghini Urus, but Porsche makes the Cayenne and Volkswagen makes the Atlas and so on and so forth? They're all essentially the same car. Toyota actually made 3 versions of the Chaser. They made the Mark II, which was like the original one. They made the Chaser, which is this one, and they made the Crest. They are essentially triplet cars. They are all made by Toyota, and they're all essentially exactly the same, unless you're one of those people who looks like that meme where you go like this. Yeah, it's called the Cresta. That's it. It's called the Cresta. However, again, Toyota wanted to go head-to-head with Nissan and build something a bit quicker. So they put a 1JZ into them with twin turbos strapped to it. With simple mods, you could take that 1JZ and boost it all the way to like 600 horsepower. All this to say, because of the incredible performance of these 1JZ Toyota Chasers, they became very popular with car tuners, and specifically drifters. And ever since then, people have been wanting them in a Forza game, and they are finally here. The Toyota Chaser is known for drifting, which basically goes hand in hand with degenerate amounts of customization, which is exactly what we're gonna go and do now. The developers know exactly that, so they went in and built a Forza wide body for the thing that gives it insanely wide arches. This ridiculous diffuser on the back. It looks ridiculous if you ask me, but I do kind of like it. Anyways, we do have some engine swaps for this thing. We've got a 4-liter V8, 1.6-liter turbo rally, weird, 5-liter V10. Why can you put the BMW V10 in and not the Lexus LFA? There's the 2JZ and a racing V12. I'm so confused. Wait, what? So the developers decided to give us a BMW engine, a turbo rally engine, another BMW engine, a 2JZ, and a racing V12. What? We're keeping the stock engine in this thing. Keep it rear wheel drive. We're gonna give it this wide body kit, and then let's aim for like A-class, I guess. Look, we could actually downgrade the turbo, give it a single turbo instead of the twin turbo, but we do get turbo lag from that. We do also have Forza aero or no aero. Oh. Okay, the developers kind of did the customization dirty on this thing. Upgrade the clutch, very nice. Upgrade the transmission, but not all the way to save the PI. Upgrade the drivetrain. What? Shaft. Then give it some race suspension. Very good. I'm not gonna lie, I like the stance. The stance is pretty nice. I'm definitely gonna focus on weight reduction for this thing. Like, it is kind of heavy. It's a four-door car at the end of the day, so... Anyways, race weight reduction, very nice. And then let's just give it a little bit more horsepower. After all of our upgrades, 572 horsepower, 2,600 pounds now. This is very lightweight. Wait, chat says it's an automatic 4-speed? I don't believe you that this is an automatic car. Hold on. Jump into the interior. Is that a thing that they were 4-speed autos if you got a 1JZ? Oh, we do actually have advanced painting groups though. So paint group number 1, top bit of the car and true 90s fashion. A lovely two-tone paint job. I don't know why, but I kind of get the vibe. Black underneath and then white up top. I've made an AE86. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of the styling on this thing. The wide body is kind of cool, but the lack of rear wing or even the rear customization in general is a bit disappointing. Now that I think about it, the vast majority of the Toyota Chasers that I've seen haven't really been like body modded per se. I guess the majority of them are like pulled fenders, maybe like a ducktail and maybe like some side skirts, but that's usually about it. In real life, if you actually want one of these Chasers, spoiler alert, buy it now. You can find these things. Obviously, it depends like entirely on what engine you have, how many kilometers it has, and how actually nice the car is. But in general, between like 20 to 35K for a nice one. I don't know about you guys. I think that's incredible value when you compare it to other cars. Toyota Supra. Nissan GTR. And if the prices continue to go in the direction that they're going in, might be a decent investment as well. This is not investment advice. Do with your money as you wish. Not investment advice. Please don't sue me. The lack of rear aero definitely makes it difficult to drive, some might say. It's definitely a little slippery in the rear, even with our upgraded tires and everything. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it could have used a rear wing, okay? Okay, I think we need to do significantly more upgrades if we're actually gonna make this thing competitive. Actually, since it doesn't have aero, maybe rally might be the play for it. Golden says rally chaser's good. I can vouch for that. Interesting. Okay. Let me cook. If I'm gonna go with a rally chaser and I'm kind of throwing away the idea of keeping it authentic and I kind of just want something good to drive, Golden says he used the V8 for his rally build. I guess I can copy that. I'll try. All-wheel drive it. Okay. Then I've got to downgrade the tires to off-road race chunky boys. 608 horsepower now. I weigh about 100 pounds more than I did before, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I've got a big V8 now, so America. I wonder if this is gonna work any better. No downforce now, but all-wheel drive to hopefully get a little bit more grip. Let's see what it can do as a bit of a rally car. So the only downside for this car is I needed to give it off-road race tires instead of rally tires, so I could fit in the PI requirements, so we might not be great on road, but as soon as we get onto the dirt, we should be okay. Here we go. Okay, I was trying to let like 1 or 2 of the AI up the inside, not the entire goddamn lobby. See, you don't need aero if you're doing off-roading. Nobody tell a WRC team I just said that, okay? Anyways, just full sends, sideways and smiling, all the way to the victory and to a podium finish. This is good. You don't actually need brakes. Hit that. Brake. Up the inside on the BMW. What? My mind is just overwhelmed by the Chaser. This thing is lovely, though. What a brilliant little car. Finish line in sight. A beautiful P1. Road racing. Maybe not a great idea. Maybe I should actually try road racing with aero. If I want to max this car out just to see what it can do, I need to keep the wide body kit on. The front splitter on the wide body kit is adjustable. so that's fine. I will need the Forza aero. I'm sorry. But with the wide body kit, I can fit extra wide tires. What is going to be the best engine? 1,200? That's it? That's less than the 2JZ. Okay, so we've got to run the Toyota engine. I really thought that V12 would have been the better choice, but I guess not. And now we've got to give it some better brakes, give it some race suspension again. Middle of S2 class, sub 3,000 pounds. That's wild, bro. Someone says, Nick, there's a problem. It goes 130 miles an hour backwards. Oh, don't tell DJ. DJ will be growing with excitement once he hears that news. Hi, DJ. Fully maxed out Toyota Chaser just for the memes and the shenanigans. I truly don't expect this to work, but if it works even a little bit, I will be impressed. So I've sacrificed some top speed for some drivability, so we will be redlining at about 190. However, I should be able to take corners pretty quickly. Yeah, this is pretty good. This is better than I thought. The best way to race a Toyota Chaser in FH5 isn't A-Class. Isn't S1. It is a fully maxed out S2 class car. What a wild statement to make. If you would have asked me before what I thought this car would have been good at, this would have been bottom of the barrel. Like, I know I nerfed the top speed for drivability, but boy, did it work. I did not expect that result whatsoever. Well played, Chaser. GG's on surprising me there. As cool as these Toyota Chasers are for racing, and they were used for racing, I think probably nowadays 99% of the reason why these things are as famous as they are is because they're drift cars. And we're not going to turn this thing into any regular drift car. I want to turn this thing into a proper sleeper drift missile drift car. There will be no try-harding in this. I truly don't expect to get a new personal best. I'm going to run rear-wheel drive. I will not be running the wide body for this. I want this thing to be as normal and like, I guess as realistic as a drift car can get. I guess in real life, there's no such thing like as drift tires per se, but I guess we can just imagine the drift tires that we've got on this thing are the cheapest tires that we could find behind like a Halford's car park, you know? 860 horsepower, fully drift missiled out. I wonder if anybody's made like a rundown drift rat style paint job. If I could find a paint job that's kind of rusty, kind of run down looking, I think that's what I would like more than anything for this. So it would be kind of like the Japanese police car is very cool. No, unfortunately, nobody's really made the style of paint job that I was wanting. So I guess in that case, what if I just make it like the ultimate sleeper drift car? Away we go into the drift zone with the ultimate sleeper drift car. This is what people have been wanting a Toyota Chaser for ever. Some people are gonna say the developers put the wrong version of this car into the game, and yeah, you might be right. This is the 4th gen Toyota Chaser, and a lot of people prefer the 6th gen. Regardless, whichever generation you prefer, this is still a pretty cool car, and I love the fact that we have it in the game. Honestly, the only thing I wish the developers did differently with this thing was just give it a little bit more customization, honestly. I think when you've got a true JDM icon like this, giving it some visual customization so people can really personalize it and really make it their own, I think would have gone down quite well. Ignoring all of that, though, it is a lovely car, and boy, does it slide nicely. Just keep it sideways and keep it sliding. What a lovely car. Unfortunately, it's not going to get the greatest score for the simple fact I am the skill issue guy, and I haven't done the best job driving this thing. With all-wheel drive, you could definitely get even more score with this thing, but 950k with a rear-wheel drive Chaser, I'll take it. Absolute W for the Chaser, baby.